Welcome in. If this is your first time joining, my name is Abe Hicks, and there's quite a bit of controversy going on in the baseball world right now regarding the MLB playoff format. So I'm going to get into that. I'm going to break that down. Last night, that Phillies and Braves game, spectacular. Just a great game all around. Really great series. I would not want to go to Philly and play a baseball game there if I am the road team. That environment is plays to the Phillies' advantage so much. They truly have a home field advantage. And man, that Phillies lineup is something else. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this whole everybody is upset about this playoff format. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna go against the grain here and tell you why it needs to stay the same and people need to stop complaining. Um, yeah, so everybody is upset about this playoff format, which I understand off the bat when your team that is favored loses in the first round they play in. But in this year's playoff, I think it's an anomaly, and we need to pump the brakes on expanding the number of postseason games. Let's say the Braves and Phillies series was a 7-game series, okay? The Phillies are still up 3-1. The odds are not in the Braves' favor. Same with the Dodgers here. They would be down 3-0. The Orioles would be down 3-0 to the Rangers. Let's not act like the Dodgers seriously lacked pitching coming into the series against the Diamondbacks team that knows them really well, being in the same division. Let's not act like the Orioles are an inexperienced postseason team going up against Bruce Bochy and former World Series MVP Corey Seager and a dominant postseason pitcher in Nathan Eovaldi. Let's not act like the Phillies have a juggernaut of a lineup who was just in the World Series last year. We live in a society that is so emotional, so reactionary, that we can't take a step back and say, hold on, let's really think this through. The Houston Astros aren't complaining about this format. They just take care of business. They just keep winning games. Astro fans, are you complaining about this postseason format? I didn't think so. And in 2022, the Astros and Yankees played in the conference series. Guess what? They both had a bye in the opening round, and the Astros went on to win the World Series. In 2021, the Atlanta Braves won the World Series and had 5 days off in between their division series and conference series championship. If you don't come ready to play, you will get beat. That is in all sports, especially in baseball. If you're not coming ready to play, you're going to get beat. And I know baseball is a game of repetition and playing every day. And essentially the extra days of rest is there in theory to help the arms in the rotation in the bullpen, right? The Braves allowed 11 runs in game 1 against the Phillies. The Dodgers got whooped by the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers stood no chance against the Diamondbacks. But yeah, let's blame the playoff format. Let's stop making excuses because your team didn't come ready to play. Let's knock it off. Let's stop it. And another thing is, if you expand the number of postseason games, there ain't no coming back, right? Right. So just for example, the NBA, they're playing 7-game series every single series. I think it's too much, too many games in the NBA regards. But we do that in baseball. Just want to let you know there is no coming back from that. All right. I think we need to let's pump the brakes here, right? I don't think truly a difference is being made if we add 2 games to the series. Like I said, the Astros aren't complaining, and the Braves would be down 3-1. The Rangers would be up 3-0 against the Orioles. The Dodgers would be down 3-0 against the Diamondbacks. Let's not sit here and act like the better teams did not win. The Phillies were better. They were better. The Diamondbacks were better. Dodgers had no pitching. All right. And their lineup didn't. I mean, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, where were you this series? They didn't show up. But that's the playoff format. And very inexperienced Orioles team, postseason team, right? Playing up against Bruce Bochy, who has been there, done that many times, won 3 World Series with the Giants. Have guys on that Rangers team that have played serious, competitive playoff baseball. The better teams won in this division series. Let's stop complaining about the number of postseason games. I know Rob Manfred already came out and said it's not going to change, and I agree, it shouldn't change. It should not change. In my opinion, the better teams won, all right? And let's stop being so emotional about this because your team did not show up coming ready to play. You can't put that on the format. Can't do it at all. That's all I have for you. Just wanted to come on and tell the truth. Spit out some facts for the people who are so contingent on blaming the playoff format because your team didn't come ready to play. So yeah, I just had to hop on and say that. Kind of like doing this solo thing. I may have to do this more often. React to the current events going on. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all the feedback. All the comments, trying to grow on YouTube. Follow us on all our social medias. Like I said, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We'll be pushing out more content as this postseason baseball continues. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.